What a world, what a media. Jorel Sampson. This is the topic channel. Nothing but truth to get some people that is interested in hearing the truth. If your mind is open and you awaken of self, and you notice as a young person like around my age that got this up in here and recognize the time that we live. But if you're an individual, don't even waste your goddamn time viewing this. If you're an individual that wants to be in goddamn bars all the damn time, strip clubs, and act a damn fool, live for the moment. Basically, carry on with, fool around with a bunch of women, a bunch of men. It's not for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Pharisee, live for the moment, asshole. But this is the ones that wants to hear more truth from individuals like myself. And this is for the ones that wants to hear truth also, that's searching for more truth, that the world today that we live may oppose and appear to put out truth to the world, and we believe it until we get the hint like, oh, this man lied to us. I'm one of them individuals that will stand on truth, fearless, and do not care of the consequence, because there are killed men that silence them, and we know who they are. Malcolm, Martin Luther, Tupac, and many, many more who will stand on truth, who will be brave enough and bold enough, strong enough to stand on truth. Because if there's others like me, you can't silence us. You can't stop us, black or white. Because you got some Caucasian folks that speak truth, and black folks that speak truth. You can't silence us. But anyways, thank you for viewing this and clicking on this particular channel. Jorel Sampson topics. And today's topic, two topics is, I'm going to talk about the cross, and I'm going to talk about why women choose to react and fight a man and make the other man that's good, that don't demonstrate like the previous man had done to you. And you're not by nature a whore, a slut, a hoe, or a bitch. And I will explain all that. So understand my speech. Understand my speech. How I come off this way. This is truth. Because the world today is revealing more truth as time goes on. But some of us cannot take life, tolerate life. So we do this. We drink and we get drunk and we get high and we get doped up because you cannot tolerate reality. You're not strong enough to deal with it. So you use it as a scapegoat to get on some drug, get high, get on crack, heroin, drink alcohol to alter your thought pattern. Oh, this feels nice. And once you get hooked on weed, then you get hooked on something else. You weak. Sorry to say it. And you talk about you believe in God while you snorting and shooting up and drinking. But Jesus, the master that the Christians and Muslims believe, he was a Nazarite. and Nazarites do not drink. They say he drunk at the party. Look again in that Bible. He never drunk. He's a Nazarite. Cannot drink no alcohol, no forbidden food, cannot cut their hair. See, my thing is this, number one, you got Christians. Some choose to bear and wear the cross that symbolize Jesus, his death. Representing how he sacrificed himself. Now, if you look at the cross, now remind you that some of you, majority of times, some of you will not see it this way, will not think it or view it. But did you know, before Jesus, Christians understand this, before Jesus stepped on the scene, came forth, before and after, did you know the cross, the torture state cross, a symbol of dominate and keeping things in order? Did you know before Jesus stepped on the scene, did you know the cross was already there? Now, it don't mention all that in the Bible, in the Old Testament. Now, the thing is, did you know 25% Jesus has done and 75% he did not do? See? Now, someone says, and the book probably says it, because I didn't read the whole Bible. I'm still reading the Bible now. I'm in the Old Testament. It says, someone says, take up your cross. Take up your cross. You have a man, an old man on TV. That's like 70-some years old. White guy, Caucasian. He walked up and down, to and fro, on TV with a cross over his shoulder. Now, I looked at this. Now understand this. Did you know a wicked being that grew proud in himself, God told him to do something, he didn't do it. He said, I am better than you, Father, Abba. God told him, this is in the Qur'an, God told him, bow down to Adam. This being said, I ain't bow down to that. Why would I bow down to that? He made of dust and I am made of fire. That's in the Quran. Now, the Bible says he grew proud. That's categorized as conceited in other things of self-fulfilling, better, arrogant. That's all categorized what the Quran is saying. I ain't bow down to that thing. What is that between his legs? What is that? We bow down to this thing made of dust and I'm made of fire that will burn you. I'm made of fire. I am the strongest of all the angels. Did you know that this being told God in God's face, mind you, the cross, think about the cross you wear that backs trail to this being that he said he's going to do doing this. Understand this. read your Bible, or read your Qur'an. Just being told God, I will go up and down, to and fro, up and down, to and fro, will cause them to deviate, and I will lay in their straight path, up and down, to and fro, cross. See, you're not going to see it this way instantly because how you've been taught and been raised in religion. Did you know when he had his hands in slavery, he brought us, not in the best ships, transported us from our homeland to a strange land in the name of the cross with Jesus hanging on it, of the king and queen and whatever. See, the cross means conquer, conquer, conquer. I conquer you. But see, who thought of the cross was Constantine. Constantine thought of the cross, saying, if you get out of line, this is way how it's supposed to go. One order of things. If you don't, I will conquer you and put you to death. See, you don't know what you're wearing. You don't know everything has meaning. I'll tell you something. This right here, this crystal, these turquoise and these crystals and this black and white. Let me explain it to you. See, the pastor and minister and reverend is not going to teach you this in the church. It's not going to teach you that the earth that we walk on, that human beings came from the earth, that the earth already had in it minerals, energy. We as human beings, we store energy within ourselves, That's why if you're a calm person and you see somebody react of anger and hostility, they give it off energy. Sometimes if you are knowing and wise and knowledge of self, experiment, you can actually put your hand out like this and feel that energy like heat. Just the same way that the earth holds spirits. Now, when we die, our physical body goes to the grave, but our spirit goes somewhere else. Now, if you ever watch a long time ago on sci-fi, Ghost Hunters. Did you know ghost hunters, when they film, they have heat vision? This is real, heat vision. Now, if you live in an apartment, a house, condo, or a trailer, you don't turn no heat on. If you even a person that is a medium will say this sometimes. If you take either your left or your right, you take either your left or your right hand, there's no heat on, nothing in your house, apartment, condo, or trailer. If you take your hand and do like this, and you feel heat, that is a presence there. If you look at ghost hunters on sci-fi did this. They have a camera that picks up heat. This is real. You take your left hand or your right hand and just feel heat. That is a presence. If you live in an apartment building and you the only one up, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, ain't nobody moving around, and the elevator just pops on by itself, ain't nobody playing on the elevator at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning or 4. No. That is a presence of a former being that used to walk, that wanders. The pastor's not going to teach you on what this globe of the earth holds, that is spirit and energy and vibration. They do not know that. They'd rather do this. Get on stage, on TV, talk something. I'm not going to even go on there. But the cross backs trail to Satan, backs trail to Iblis, backs trail to Bab Bazaar. I think I'm pronouncing Lucifer's name right. I don't know. He said, I will go, Satan, the evil one, follower. He said, I will go up and down, to and fro, up and down, to and fro.
You see, women by nature is not whores, sluts, bitches, tramps, and many more than anything. And what causes a woman to be a thorn in the backside of a man that did not have nothing to do with the previous man have done to you? When you have to put up a fight level, even when the man demonstrates being good, he don't hit you and blah blah blah. And I'll tell you why women do that. Because I've been in relationships that I never beat them, but the women I dealt with, they've been in relationships that some man abused them. See, I believe this. If a man puts his hands on a woman rather than walk away, if you put your hands on a woman and got this philosophy in your mind to think, well, if she hit me, I'm going to hit back. If a man puts his hands on a woman, he is indeed a coward, a bitch. Now, if you go to the penitentiary, that them men in there do not have access to a woman at all. Just be around a bunch of men. Only access to closest to a woman is a transgender or some gay dude. If they found out that you are out here in the free world beating it up and abusing it, oh, 9 times out of 10, you are going to be their bitch, flat out. Now, to me, if you, a man, that cannot walk away, if a woman strikes you, you cannot walk away, just walk away. And when if a man do walk away, you may feel like you are punk, coward, sissy, whatever, but no, you're not. You are more of a man. You see, if you're a man that walks away, if a woman strikes you, she's the one gonna look stupid each and every time she strikes you. She may keep doing it and keep doing it against habit, but she gonna look stupid, dumbass. But when you leave her alone, when she get with somebody else and she strikes him, you go to town on her, yeah. But see, I would tell you why women, been abused. been abused like that, and they take it out on the next man that did not have nothing to do with it, or he is one of them dudes that do not hit a woman, period. But see, if a woman been through a relationship with men that demonstrate abusing and knock her straight out cold, taking her money and taking her car and doing all things negative. If you want them type of man that's insecure and here, them jealous men, he hits you. Let me tell you something, ladies, women. If you say, I'm not going to do it again, he is a liar. He's going to keep on doing it until one of you are in the grave or in jail. Flat out. You see, if you so much get hit on by a man, in your mind, you like, you know what? I hit him, he hit me, and then whatever, But then you take it out and you make the other man that demonstrate not that type of man, you make him reap that and suffer that, So when you strike a man that's not going to hit you, and you hit him, and you be like, what's next? Oh, he to hit me. Okay. You hit him again. Oh, he to hit you. You hit him again. He to hit you. Sooner or later, you be like, man, hell with this BS. I'm out. So then you go think like, man, your girlfriends and whoever go talk about you behind your back and say, you know what? That was the good man for you. They may agree like, yeah, he did all that right in front of you. But the moment you turn your back, they're talking all negative about you. You a dumbass. He helped you. You a dumbass. Like you hit him, but the other dude hit you, beat your ass. See, you know what I'm saying? That programs women that been abused by men, physically and mentally, and they will demonstrate that to the next man. For real. This is real. I ain't gonna explain when relationships I've been in relationships with women that did a boxing match with me. But I was more of a boxing match being a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? The side I've been taking. I ain't gonna explain the woman's name. I ain't gonna talk about it. But I'm just saying because I understand. A woman would say he beat me, he knocked me straight out, he took my money and he took my car, he did all things negative. But when you get another man that demonstrates something opposite, that's not going to hit you, he's more of a man to walk away. You know what I'm saying? He's hurt, he's mad, of course. But you feeling stupid every time you do it, thinking that, oh, I got him under control. Not knowing that within himself as a man that do not hit women, that strength to hold back his fist to strike you. But see, it's a low percentage of men that would demonstrate that will not hit a woman. They'd rather walk away and leave your ass alone. This is real. But it's a higher percentage of men got this thought pattern like, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. You are a coward as a man to do that. You are a boy. You're not a man. You're a girly man. You see, if you notice that if these little boys demonstrate always hitting some female with their fist, just playing, just fighting a rough housing, 9 times out of 10, they go grow up to be aggressive. Why are you punching that little girl like that? Why are you slamming her like that? I know you playing, but why are you doing it? You're going to grow up to be aggressive, beat women or something, Now, I wish my son would be rough housing some girl. I'm like, look, why are you doing that to that girl? Stop that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to tell my son, again, once I see him do, if a woman hits you, son, you be man enough to walk away from the situation. Because she can call the police. Only take her words that you may not hit her, but the police is going to believe her anyways and send you to jail. You be more of a man and walk away. That'll make her feel stupid. that make her think in her mind like I can control you, but not knowing she's going to lose you. So that's why women that choose to get beat on in school, they program their mind with what they've been through. What they've been through with an asshole coward of a man, thinking that I'm a man or whatever. 9 times out of 10, that men that beats on women like that, torture a woman, something happened to him when he went to prison. He been tossed up, salad been tossed around, flipped around. He been somebody's bitch. So he come out and he lost that masculine of a man. So he tried to demonstrate on a weaker vessel of a woman, because women, you're not by nature strong as a man naturally, but there's cases that women can beat a man's ass. But anyways, either he came out of prison, been tossed up, been somebody's woman in prison, a bitch, his bitch, whatever, and he come out thinking, or sometimes he just got in his mind to hate women. You see, those men that need to be taken in the barnyard and then be blown away. So I'm telling them it's real, because me personally, I never been taught this. My father did not teach me this. My mother did not teach me this. When a woman hit me, you know what I'm saying? As big as I am, I lift weights, train my muscles to grow, whatever. Big as me. And I know I'm stronger than my woman, And when she go to strike me, because I do have an era of an attitude that I'm working on, I'm stubborn. And my mouth causes women that I used to deal with, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I got to put a cork in your mouth, and the mouth is thick. But if a woman strikes me, this is me. If a woman strikes me, hit me, smack me in public, whatever the case might be, hit me in public, or hit me outside in front of the door on the porch driveway. She smacked me, punched me, pulled my hair, whatever, kicked me in the balls, whatever. This is me. I would be a man, demonstrate, look at her, and walk away. I did that many, many times. Now, if you want to go to town on me, I'm going to have to restrain you and hold you down, then I'm just going to walk away. But now that I'm older, at the age of 30 years old, and when a woman hits me, or come at me with a knife or whatever, when a woman come at you with a gun or a knife, whatever, you don't, as a man, don't want to keep provoking that. You got to be the calm one and shut up and don't escalate it more. Don't feed the fire. Basically, you keep your mouth closed. She have to put that knife down. She's only doing that to get your attention. Like, look here, your mother. You know what I'm saying? But me as a man, if I get hit by a woman, my exes would tell you that. They blasted me, punched me, smacked me, and I was just like a punching bag. And they would tell you, I never hit them back. And he restrained me, but he never kicked my ass. See, I believe if a man walks away from a woman that she smacks him, kicks him, whatever, pull hair, whatever. If that man walks away from that, what that woman calls, you are indeed more of a man than a man that chooses to hit a woman. The man that hits a woman, he is indeed a coward. He cannot challenge a real man, okay? Cannot challenge me. He will run with his tail tucked between his legs. This is real fact. It's true. I'm one of that low percentage that will not hit a woman. She can smack me out in public, in the grocery store, in the mall, in the mosque, in the church, whatever in the world. And I just sit there like, oh, are you serious? Are you kidding me? I'll be mad. I'll be